Hey guys, it's Christy, and today is Wednesday, so I am here for a love and relationships reading. I have some incense going. I've got our clear quartz crystal, and I have already lit our manifestation candle, so we are ready to go. So today what I thought I would do is draw 3 cards from the Getting Into the Vortex Relationships deck. Oh my gosh, I already got the first card. Okay, that was quick. So, I guess we're eager to get into the messaging. The universe wants to tell us, I can stop attracting don't wants by attention to do wants. I love it. That's the card. And the message is, you cannot rid the world of things that bother you. True. You have got to rid your vibration of things that bother you. Wow, what a distinction. That's quite a paradigm shift if you really think about it, and you can embrace that. And when you rid your vibration of things that bother you, no things that bother you can come. But you cannot really rid anything from your vibration because there is no exclusion in this attraction-based universe. The only way to stop attracting something that you don't want is by giving your attention to something that you do want. But you have to take small steps in it. Oh my gosh, it's almost like I wrote this card. Because I really feel that to my core. Because a lot of times we find ourselves thinking about things that we don't want and then wondering why we have so many things that we don't want in our experience. And it's because it's very difficult when you start thinking about something you don't want. Sometimes, like, I am an overthinker sometimes. And so if I get in my mind something I don't want, it's hard for me to get off that subject. And so what the recommendation here is to get onto a different subject. Because if you tell yourself, don't think about that thing that you don't want to think about, that's all you're going to think about. But if you say, okay, I realize I'm thinking about this thing that I do not want. So let me redirect my attention because I know what I do want. If I know what I don't want, I know what I do want. So let me think about what I do want, and that will, in small steps, in practicing every day, it will start to change the way that you think. And then that will change what comes into your experience. So I love the beginning of this love and relationships message. And by the way, love and relationships reading on this channel are about any kind of love, any kind of relationship. If it pertains to you in a romantic relationship way, great. If it pertains to you in a work relationship way, then great. You just will see for yourself how the reading resonates in what relationship for you. And then that's where you're going to turn your attention and realize it doesn't matter what kind of love we're talking about. If you can recognize when you're thinking about things you don't want, change that direction and think about something you do want, that's the point. It doesn't matter what kind of love, what kind of relationship we're talking about. So I am going to draw another card to see if there's a different message or expand on this message. And I'm really appreciating that you guys are here watching this video. I hope that you will hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I am out here creating content no matter what. So if you will join me, I hope that the messages will enhance your life and like they do mine. So thank you again for being here, and thank you, universe, for always presiding over these readings and giving us the messages that you feel are pertinent in our lives. And sometimes these messages might speak to a few people or a lot of people. It's just all about timing and messaging. So let's see what else the universe has for us. Okay, thank you. Thank you, universe. Our second message is, others' opinions are less important than my personal guidance system. Love it. Because we have been trained, a lot of us, some of us, whatever, to care so much about what other people think. And this card is poignantly pointing out that others' opinions are less important than our own guidance system. That's what we should be listening to. Our guidance system, that's our emotions. Our guidance system is how we're feeling. If you recognize that you are feeling blah, down, any negative emotion, that means we are moving further away from who we truly are. When we are feeling pumped, happy, joyous, we are moving closer to who we are vibrationally. Because we have a physical part of us, a vibrational part of us. And when those two are aligned is when we feel the positive emotion. So the message of this card is you did not intend to use the opinions of others to measure against your beliefs, desires, or actions in order to determine the appropriateness of them. Instead, you knew and still remembered long after you were born that it was the relationship between the opinion or knowledge of the source within you and your current thoughts in any moment that would offer you perfect guidance in the form of your emotional guidance system. Oh my gosh, I love this because we did not intend, when we decided to come here, to use other people's opinions to decide what we're going to do in life. And yet, as we become older, more removed from our inner being, more programmed, whatever it is that is your experience or that you believe, we do start to think that other people's opinions are so important. And that is how we make a lot of our decisions. So understanding that our own guidance system is what is there for us to make our decisions based on, then we could truly live a life that is fulfilling, that is of our making. Okay, this one wants to come out. So this is our third message. I can look for things I appreciate in relationships. This is really important. So many times we are so many times we are thinking about the things in our relationships that we're unhappy about. We got to fix this. This doesn't make me happy. And we got to change this. We got to change your behavior. No. In our relationships, we can find so much more fulfillment in looking for the things that we appreciate about that relationship than we can finding things to nitpick or be unhappy about. Okay, the message of the card is you cannot get the relationship of your dreams when your chronic thoughts about relationships feel lonely or angry or worried or disappointed. That's a good point. How could you possibly find the beautiful, perfect for you relationship that you're looking for if all you're looking for is disappointment, worry, and loneliness? But as you look for things you appreciate in yourself and others, as you make lists of positive aspects of past and present relationships, you train your vibrational offering to match the vibration of your desires, and your perfect mate must then come. It is law. So, what we want to focus on in our relationships, both past and present, because I think it's important for us when we look back at relationships that we view as bad, that we find the lessons that we learned. We find the good in that relationship. Even if it's one or two small things. What did you learn? Remember that. Write it down. Then in your current relationship, or if you wish to have a relationship, find the positive aspects in yourself, in your mate. And then you will see everything improve. Your fulfillment will improve. The behavior of the other person will start to change in the face of you seeing them differently. And I hope you take that seriously and write down every day, write a list. Do one list that's of gratitude about your relationship, one list that is positive aspects of that person and of the two of you together. What are the positives? There's got to be something. I mean, it could be small things, it could be one thing. Write it down. And each day, think about that thing or those things throughout your day and see what happens over time. Just like with anything, it is a practice. There's no one size fits all. There's no overnight, get rich quick type thing. These things, take time sometimes. And it might not be much time. It's all about changing the way that you're operating. Understand your power. A lot of times people will say, but Christy, you're just putting so much of the responsibility on me, saying I'm creating all of this. Okay, well, how about we soften that and we say, I'm powerful. I'm a powerful creator. And I can have what I want. I just have to do these few little things. I'm going to meditate or go for a walk every day. I'm going to write a list every day of things that I'm grateful for in my life. I'm going to write down a couple of things that my mate, I see as positive in them. And I'm going to start there and see what happens. Give it a week. Give it a week till next week's love and relationship reading. Okay. So, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. This is the first time I've drawn from the Daily Meditations deck. It's a brand new deck for me. And it has, how many different, let's see, there are 10 important life areas. But the one that pops out today on our love and relationship day is in the area of relationships. Love the universe. I listen with an open heart and mind. Wow, that is another area that our relationships could really benefit from us paying attention to. I listen with an open heart and mind. Wouldn't we all love that from our mate? Well, let's do it for them. Or other people in our lives. Like I said, this does not happen. This is work relationships. This is siblings and parents and, love relationships. It's any kind of relationship that relates to you. So what we need to think about first is, how do I listen to others? Answer that question for yourself. How do you listen to others? Do you find yourself constantly interrupting? Do you find yourself eyes glazed over as soon as their, voice hits your ear? How do you listen? Define that. Let's see. Well, a lot of times I'm zoning out and I really forget what they say, or I'm listening but not really hearing, or I just interrupt. I can't help myself. I've got to say what I got to say. So, how do I listen to others? Now, the practice here is visualize listening to someone with your full attention. Imagine understanding their words and feelings for 5 minutes. Wow. Do this. This will tell us a lot about our relationships. Visualize listening to someone with full attention. Imagine understanding their words and feelings for 5 minutes. I'm challenging all of us to do that this week and see what happens in our relationships. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you subscribe. Leave comments about how things help you or change things in your life and your relationships in the comments. And I will see you guys on Friday for Money and Abundance. Cheers, guys.